Hello YouTube, this is Thompson0737 bringing you an airport update for the Balear International Airport. I'm going to start off with the actual airport update, and then I've got a bit of stuff to talk about towards the end, so if you're not too bothered about that, it's going to be a mix of like collecting model airports and other stuff as well possibly, so if you're not interested in that, then I'd rather do the update than obviously you having to click through the video and guessing where the update starts. So let's crack on with the update. So starting off, holding short of runway 24, we have these two EasyJet A320s. First one with chocolates, first in line is we'll be heading out to Bristol. Then the one behind it will be heading out to Luton. They are holding short for this Thomas Cook 767, which is coming from Gatwick. Then we have this Lot Polish Airlines 737-400, which will be heading out to Warsaw. That's taxiing out. Then we have this KLM E190, which will be heading out to Amsterdam. As you can see, a refuel truck there, ready for its outbound flight. Then we have over on the far apron, we have where the terminal is, of course, Monarch A321, which will be heading out to Manchester. Then we have this Thompson 737-800, which will be heading out to Stansted. Then next to that, we have a Thompson 757, which will be heading out to Birmingham. Then next to that, we have another Thompson 757, which will be heading out to Newcastle. Then taxiing out as well, we have this Ryanair 737-800, which will be heading out to Billund. Then we have this Thompson 767-300, which will be heading out to Gatwick as well. And then next out we have another Thompson 737-800, which will be heading out to Manchester also. As you can see, one of the bigger updates again. One of the bigger updates, full of Thompson. Thompson are usually, obviously throughout the summer, quite busy at this airport. This is quite a big destination for Thompson. And other airlines, of course, low-cost carriers, as well as for Monarch and Thomas Cook, but Thompson are probably one of the biggest airlines to fly from the UK, as you can probably tell with this update. Over in the far corner, once again, we have the business jets over there. I know what over in that section does look a bit bland. Yeah, like I say, it's the board, as you might be able to tell, it sort of flexes up as well, so it's not great. Yeah, I could do with adding something over there because it does look a bit too sort of bland. Then we have the fire station. The fire engines have been kept inside because it's been a pretty dull day today. Brightened up now, but yeah, usually on the sunny days they leave the fire engines out to be in the sun. And then on the far stand there, as you might have seen it behind the EasyJets, we have an Iberia CRJ900, which of course is the base aircraft here. There's a aircraft tug just behind it as well, which will be moved once the airport quietens down a bit. Once sort of traffic gets moving out, that will be moved on to stand for its flight to Mallorca, its daily flight to Mallorca. So yeah, that'll be heading out there. Hope you've enjoyed the update, guys. Like I say, quite a big one once again. The big one, I believe, was the last one. Sorry, was quite a big one. So yeah, pretty similar. Hope you've enjoyed it. If you are I'll probably post maybe photos on Instagram, forums and stuff, and whatever. So yeah, if you want to look at them, wherever. On Wings 900, you don't actually have to be a member to see photos, so if you are sort of curious about that, it's free as well, even if you did sign up. you don't have to be a member to see it post or anything. You just have to be a member to actually post something yourself. So, yeah. Other forums as well, you don't really need to be a member. For your information. Right. First thing I want to talk about is releases. Phoenix with the 787, Thompson 787. Of course, that's coming into my collection, no doubt about that. I think their choice of 787 as well, the Miles of Smiles, fantastic. Well, to be honest, it's a very nice name compared to like the others, I think. So yeah, very happy they decided to do that one. Gemini jets with the Flybe-8, of course, that's coming into my collection as well. I've also ordered the UPS 767, which might be a bit of a... You guys might not have expected that, but yeah, I've ordered that. Why? Well, because, I've sort of had... first reason is I've got the DHL 767 with winglets, and I absolutely love that. I love that model. The Thompson 767s as well, like I say, I've got 2 of them, and they're great by Phoenix, but I just think it's 767s with winglets in general. I love them. To be honest, all Boeing aircraft I love, especially if they've got winglets, But yeah, the 767 winglets are just, I don't know, it's just something about them. And so, yeah, I decided to go for the UPS 767 as well, which also leads to a possibility of another model airport. Now, I'm just going to give you like a bit of a run through my airports and explain why I sort of go from one to another quite quickly. I don't intend to do that. When I do a new airport, I don't think, oh right, yeah, I'll do this airport, then I'll do another one after that. I know in the back of my mind it probably will happen. I know there's always something that'll come to my mind and I'll want to do it, and I probably will end up doing it. It's like this airport. I really wanted to do like a new, bigger version of my old airport, which was based in like a Spanish sort of setting. Pretty similar to this, only quite a bit smaller. Of course, the airport itself, I'll be leaving this airport as it is. I won't be like, redoing this or anything. This will stay the same. My Manchester airport will stay the same as well. If I do another airport, I'll probably order another board, which will be 5 foot by 4 foot, most likely. So yeah, basically, guys, like I say, when I know a lot of you guys on YouTube stick with one airport, and I'm not really sure how you do it. I know some of you like extend it and maybe change a few things, sort of paint over something and redo it and whatnot, but I don't know, for me, I just can't stick like with the same airport. I just have to, I don't have to, but I just, come up with all these ideas and really want to do something. My ultimate dream is to have an airport with wide body and narrow body passenger aircraft, cargo aircraft up to like the biggest size, like Antonov 124s and possibly even the Antonov 225, which could make an arrival. I know I've done my Manchester airport and I know I can include them on that, but I've always wanted an airport with, well, number one, the airport doesn't have a runway, and a runway is, I love having a runway on model airports. So that's one thing. Another thing is, like, on the Manchester one, I don't have an official cargo building. So the idea is to get like a board, like an MDF board like this. Like I say, it's going to be 5 foot by 4 foot. This is 6 foot by 4 foot, so it's just going to be like a foot off in length. But the other airport will be downstairs most likely on the snooker table where my Manchester airport is. So I'll have to sort of alternate probably between them airports. If of course you guys still want to see like each and every one, which like I said, that's going to be a problem because obviously changing each one, taking everything off and on. Like I said, setting this airport up because I can't keep it. I've got to lean it up against walls. It can be a bit like a thing where sometimes you really cannot be bothered to do it. It's not a struggle. It's not, it's just like the effort, and then you do the update and you put it all away, and you do it again in like 2 weeks' time or whatever. But yeah, this airport update, new airport, sorry, not airport update. Basically, what I'm thinking of doing is having a runway rather than lengthways. So like this runway is lengthways. Having the runway down the side of the board, so like widthways. Then having like taxiway parallel with the runway, and then having like a terminal section, where I have like 2 stands parallel with the taxiway, but then they sort of like curve round, and then carry on up the board. The far end, I'm not sure what I'm going to be doing that yet, but anyway, focus on like this side first. So yeah, terminal there, then I'd have like a taxiway. The apron itself, where the terminal's going to be, I don't know whether that's just going to be up to maybe 757 or 76 size, or can withhold wide body aircraft as well. I'm thinking at the minute probably just do it for narrow body. And then basically I'm going to be having like maybe 2 taxiways in the middle. So if you guys maybe take a look at Google Maps or Bing Maps or whatever, Google Earth, go to Heathrow, and like Terminal 5, you've got the main Terminal 5 building, and then you've got like the other building, the other terminal section. You've got them 2 taxiways in the middle. That's basically like the idea that I've got, but obviously not like the same way as Heathrow. Like mine are going to be like horizontal with the board, if you know what I mean. And then this side, like this nearest side, will be a cargo apron, where I can also include the Herpa cargo centre buildings. Like the warehouse buildings they have for the cargo thing. They're 1/500, but that shouldn't really make any difference. That's the idea. I've always wanted like I say, Manchester. I've got like the remote stands and like the far side remote stands. Generally I do put cargo aircraft on that, but I don't know. I just don't think it's like the same as having an actual cargo building and really setting it up like it is an official cargo sort of thing. Like if my Manchester airport, if I'd like the other side where the cargo apron actually is, I don't think I'd be having this sort of discussion or thought. But I don't know. The main apron, I'm not sure. Like I say, if it's narrow body, I'm not sure how many stands I'd be looking to get in. But certainly on this side, like where the cargo would be, I'd be looking to get maybe about 4 or 5 747 stands at the most. But what I'd probably do as well is make the stands big enough to hold Antonov 124s, and obviously possibly include the rare possibility of having the Antonov 225 arrive as well. Like I say, all that, including a runway, is like big for me. That's like the dream. My dream also would be to have a hangar, so whether I would include a hangar or not as well, that's another thing. I just don't want to sort of keep bombarding you guys with model airports, and I'd really appreciate your feedback on that. I don't know if you guys like seeing new model airports from like the same person, or if you like just to see one model airport per, like one person, like on YouTube or forums or whatever. So like if each of us had one airport only, do you prefer that, or do you prefer like some people doing different airports as well? Because that's a problem I've got. I always come up with like new ideas, and then I do the airport, I do a few updates, and then I get like a new idea, and then it's like, oh yeah, I've got to do that, and that sort of thing, But another thing as well, I think it's because like I'm not really doing anything else. Like I'm not working. Obviously, I'm out of work. I'm looking for a job. There isn't really anything else I'm doing at the minute, and I think that's another reason why I'm coming up with these ideas. And what I just think it's because I want to do something. I haven't got really anything to do, and I think that's it. So yeah, but please tell me, guys, what you think in the comments. About me doing so many airports. I mean, since I started on YouTube, I've done like 3 or 4 airports within. Well, I think I started in 2012. I think. Well, I mean, coming up to 3 years now. I mean, is that good or is that bad? Like I say, tell me what you guys think. If you think it's, be honest. Don't just say, oh yeah, we'd like to see more model airports because you think that's what I want you to say. Just, please be honest about it because, I just don't know. I don't know if you guys enjoy it, because if I do a model airport, and I might just either keep it to myself or post it on forums and keep it away from YouTube if you guys just want to see updates on this airport and my Manchester airport. Like I say, tell me what you guys think. Like I say, once again, probably be posting photos and stuff on Instagram, forums and Facebook and whatever. I just want to say thanks for obviously the continued support. People subscribing each month, sometimes each week. Like I say, thanks for watching, guys. Please like and like I said, comment, because your thoughts would be highly appreciated. Otherwise I won't really be asking that, the questions I've asked. Like I say, if you've got any requests or anything, then by all means post them. Not much else to say. Like I said, I honestly would like it though if you could answer the questions that I've asked. And I'll be looking forward to your answers. So thanks for watching, guys. Hope you've enjoyed this update. Sorry it's been quite a long video. I'll see you next time. Bye.